ladies and gentlemen, for the 1021st time, it is the Mason and Friends Show. Featuring that dude called the Black Hand.
Yeah.
As well as that dude called El Juperino.
Breaking news. Dr. Phil ain't a doctor.
As well as myself, Al Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
Ew.
Not a Dr. Phil.
What's happening with y'all? What's good out there today?
Dr. Phil. Not a doctor.
Before we get into the foolishness, man, I gotta give a shout out because me and the wifey, we had a date night yesterday, you know, good old time. And my homie E suggested this place in Manassas called Voodoo Brothers Cajun Creole. It's right in Old Town Manassas, right? Little bar, restaurant kind of joint, bruh. Man, motherfucker shit is fire, bruh. I mean, when I talk about fire, this shit is on fucking point.
Big Mike don't talk about fire like that.
Fuck no, I don't ever big up shit like this. I told the owner, his name is Luke. I told him, I said, bruh, this shit's so good, I gotta big you up on our show, man. So tune in, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Luke. Shout out to Lewis, that was our server. He from out Warrenton, man. Man, this dude was on point with the shit, man. He was running around getting everybody squared away, and I feel bad because.
Shout out to Luke and Lewis.
Yep, Luke and Lewis.
Luke and Lewis.
And I wish I would have gotten the chef's name and met the chef, because that dude, whoever back in that motherfucking kitchen, man, made this shit with all the love in the world, bro. I mean, that motherfucking food, fire. I'm telling you.
What makes it Creole?
Creole.
What makes it that?
It's the
because that's like the people.
That's New Orleans.
That's New Orleans. It's just, you know, it's just telling you it's like New Orleans, you know, seasoning shit like that. You know what I mean? But like, so we go in there, and it's a nice little spot. Like it's crazy because you would think you feel like you're crowded in there, but you're not. The music, man, bumping the whole time. The music's going, man. That shit was like.
Was it just a bunch of Cash Money?
No. This was old school. This was like, they had jazz in there. They had some Motown playing. They had, I mean, the music selection, whoever was in charge of that, on point. And it wasn't obnoxiously loud. It was like playing at the perfect volume to where you could talk with whoever you're with at the table. You know what I'm saying? But you really wasn't hearing nobody else's conversations around you. You know what I mean? Like, the audio, you would have been proud of that shit. You would have loved that.
Yeah, no, that's commendable, for real.
That joint right there was perfect, you know what I'm saying? The vibe in that joint with the paintings on the wall and shit.
Mike and I and you, we've all been at the same place, the porno place particularly.
Yeah,
the porno convention. I went and yelled at the audio people about the audio.
And the strip clubs.
I was like, y'all got to turn that shit down. Oh yeah, I have yelled at people about the strip club audio. Yeah, multiple times I've accosted people about the audio in their facility.
We only went that one time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was one time.
But so
maybe we'll go back one of these days.
We got, let's see, we had
we'll go back.
They had these mixed drinks. They got their own specialty mixed drinks or whatever. Bruh, on point. My wife, she got what is it? I want to say it was I think it's called a Maniac. A New Orleans Maniac. I got a Hurricane. That joint fire. Then we ordered the appetizers, man. Gator bites, bruh. The batter on the motherfucking gator bites, bruh. Fire. Fucking sauce, fire. Fucking got crab. Look, listen.
And what's it called again? Tell me the name again.
Voodoo Brothers Cajun Creole.
Voodoo Brothers Cajun Creole in Manassas, Virginia.
Yes. Fucking the shrimp, crab, hush puppies. Bruh. Fire. Then we ordered our
shrimp, crab, hush puppies.
Yes,
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Then we ordered the food, right? So me and the wifey, we was looking at the food like
shit. That wasn't even food yet, Jew.
Yeah, that was the appetizers.
Oh, they ain't stopped me at the gator bites.
All right, I got to do this.
Go ahead. There it is.
Hold on.
You gotta hit the. There you go. So then, me and the wife, we were trying to figure out what we gonna eat, right? Cause I'm like, they got a good menu. You know what I'm saying? So we both were on the same thing. You know, the dirty rice and the brisket. So she got the dirty rice with the pork belly. Bruh, the portions that came out with the dinner, fucking on point and fire. Like she got the dirty rice with the pork belly. I got the Cajun brine brisket with mashed potatoes and collard greens. Bruh, when I tell you the collard greens, all that shit was fucking fire. But the greens, they were perfect. When I mean perfect, all the brisket, nigga, melted in your motherfucking mouth brisket, yo. With the mashed potatoes.
That's you with that mashed potatoes, huh? That's you with that dirty rice, huh?
Bruh, that's what I don't know if you know this dude on Instagram called Jordan the Stallion, where he eats some shit and he takes his glasses off and he throws that shit. Man, I threw my glasses in my mind every time I took a bite of something out that joint, right? I'm like, yo.
I'm really glad you're not like a regular food reviewer that had a camera with you at the thing so that you could like take a bite and make that face that everybody makes when they bite into food. It's really good.
I wouldn't even be like that.
I hate that shit.
Because I'm telling you the truth. Like,
people roll their eyes like they're getting their dick sucked.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like your toes, my toes are curly.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, this shit is
like, oh my god, this hush puppy.
Bruh, I'm telling you, in my mind, I did this too. I threw my glasses every fucking time I ate something, right? So fucking, I got another drink. I got now wifey, she got 2 more drinks. She ended up getting 2 more vodka and sodas, but I ended up trying another.
This is supposed to be prior to the silliness for Lewis and Lou, or Lewis and Luke. And Luke.
So
if y'all are still with us, we're gonna get even more silly later.
Is Luke? What?
Luke is the owner.
Oh, okay, all right.
Lewis was the server. And then I don't know the cook's name, but the cook, I'm telling you.
Is the cook Lewis's brother?
I don't know who the cook is because I never got his name. I told Luke when he came to the table, asked how everything was.
Shout to the chef.
I said, bruh, whoever cooked this fucking food, that motherfucker is the shit. Because I'm like, you could tell time was taken with this food. Like, this motherfucker had to hug every ingredient. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn.
That's how good this shit fucking was, yo. Like,
he treated that shit like it was a real art program.
Bruh, the shit, I'm telling you. So, we didn't have no room for dessert, but I definitely wanted to try the dessert. I told Luke, I'm saying, we
damn,
coming
Mike,
back
you
in.
didn't have no room for dessert?
No, bro, because I mean, the portion of fucking the brisket, mashed potatoes, and collard greens, man, was just, it was big man size. Like, if you ain't my size, you ain't eating everything.
You had leftovers.
Yeah. Like that shit. Or is that good? You want to force yourself to eat more. So what I did was, when we were getting ready to go, I ordered 2 more things. We ordered 2 more things. We ordered the motherfucking. Now this one's gonna get you here, bro. The Cajun Bama wings, bruh. Fire! I ate the motherfuckers this morning, yo. Cajun.
Are they dry?
Bama.
Or
No.
sauce?
It's the sauce. It's Cajun. Cajun wings in Cajun sauce. You know what I'm saying?
So they were sauced wings. They had been tossed in a sauce.
They've been tossed in Alabama sauce, but they've been cooked.
White Alabama sauce?
Yes. With the Cajun fucking seasoning on the chicken, bro, with some, like, I think it was dill.
What's that Alabama sauce? That white milk looking shit that they be dipping it in?
Man.
That's pretty good stuff.
Bruh.
I wonder what that actually is.
Fire. Then we got some, I think we got the sweet chili shrimp.
It's sour cream and dill.
Bruh.
Definitely sour cream and dill.
Something else.
And
Fire.
Yeah, probably heavy cream.
But like all this shit now, so now we're 5 mixed drinks in, 4 appetizers because we took 2 to go home, and fucking the entree, the meals.
I love having the music back, just unadulterated.
$200, yo. Fuck yeah. Hey,
Your face was on the news last night,
we was at Voodoo Brothers last night, eating that good food, They would love, cause they hugged all the ingredients,
Them ingredients was raised from scratch, huh?
You was the motherfucker that couldn't eat dessert, cause you was too full, You had to walk it off,
You didn't want to take a plate to go, huh?
Yeah, bruh. The shit was fire. I said, man, we gotta come back because that menu, I gotta hit all the shit on this menu, man. They got shrimp and grits on there. Then the fucking server goes, hey, you know, we do a brunch too. I'm like, God damn. Fuck, all right, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, but I gotta, that shit, man, the whole night, the whole atmosphere, the music, the food, like everything in this place was top tier, on point for me.
What made you go all the way the fuck out there?
The dude I work with, we was talking about, because one of the airborne guys that came down, he was like, man, y'all don't have no places out here to eat. And we're like, you know, because Monday was when that storm was whatever supposed to
Somebody said you got to hit them Voodoo Brothers up.
So the dude that I was riding with, he was like, yo, there's a spot out in Manassas, man, me and my old lady went to. Y'all might want to check it out. And I was like, what is it? So he sent me the link. And I was like, so I'm in there, we're waiting for the storm or whatever, and I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, yo, this shit might be cool. You know what? I ain't got shit going on. Let me see if the wife want to go out, you know, dinner or whatever.
Because that's over there by the police station, eh? That
What?
side of an asshole?
It's in Old Town. It's like
That's the police station
Town.
side, right? Like
yeah,
where the skate rink thing is.
yeah. Because
Fucking bitch getting over there.
nah, it's not really that bad. Look, because
If you're coming off of 66.
if you're coming off of 28, because 28 takes you
right
straight
up
there.
28, they go right to it.
Take 28 straight up there, and like 2 blocks. If you're going northbound, 2 blocks from the restaurant going northbound, there's a like a parking lot, like a public parking lot.
Oh yeah, because that 28 does run right up there. Yeah,
You can park there, or you drive right past it, and a block up from it is another public parking lot. So
Shower time?
So it's like, you know.
Laundry.
So we parked up from it and walked the block down, and I mean like.
That's a little sound effect going on over there.
Yeah, I thought it was like fried chicken something
ain't
going
me.
on.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, it looks like we fried chicken right there for a minute there.
Yeah, and they got this. They got a sweet tea fried chicken.
I'm already going there, bro. You ain't got to reconvince me. I'm gonna fucking take that ride in. I'm gonna make probably Lisa drive.
Bro, I'm telling you.
That sounds all 45 one lane. Not my MO.
Yeah, go hop on 28 and rock that bitch at 50.
Just ride all the way there.
I did real good today. Coming home from Richmond, I only passed 3 people one time. You know what I mean? Down 522 or whatever the fuck that road is.
Oh yeah, 522 is a rough one.
Yeah.
Coming off of 64
You
up
get
to
one,
Culpeper.
you get one jackass. I'm riding good, you know, and
Yeah.
then you get
Dude, you
one
make great time
jackass
through
doing
there.
40.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's 50 fucking 5.
Yep.
I understand in some of the spots where it is turny like
It's
a
a little-
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
it's a little
It's a
squirrely.
nice ride. You know what I'm
gotta-
screaming?
I mean,
so, but you could get the fuck down the road also. But it's a nice ride. But you, especially when you start getting to Lake Anna, you can move a
Yeah,
groove right
yeah,
through there. You
yeah.
know what I'm screaming?
Oh, yeah.
But you know, get these one assholes. You don't go fucking 40. You get some truck
when
behind
the
them
Broncos
who
passing
just
you.
won't pass them.
When the Bronco passes you, you need to realize that you're fucking up. Like,
Yeah.
I keep it moving. I motherfucker handle just fine. But
Yeah,
like,
I was stupid.
I try
I mean-
not to be that dude too. But
Yeah, I don't want to be that dude. I don't like passing no more than one goddamn person. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna keep riding fucking 10 mile an hour below the speed
522.
limit on a fucking single road like that. That's only 45 cent spot because there's a tractor that rides that
If the
bitch
opportunity-
once every Thursday.
if the opportunity presents itself, you should absolutely pass on that road because that road will jack back up like a
Fuck
motherfucker.
yeah.
It'll be terrible. And then you can get in that nice clean air while you're just out there. Like I've been behind somebody going 40 in a 55 for the last 7 minutes. Now,
Yeah.
I'm out here rocking 65, no
Yeah, and
problem.
there ain't a fucking car around you.
No,
you know what I mean? You
not a
just get
nail,
it, bro.
nada.
Yeah, I think I made it up here about 120. I think I made it up here, which they wanted 135. I think is what they wanted total ride time. But it ain't but like 3 minutes. It took according to Waze, it was only 3 minutes longer to go that way rather than go
Dude,
all the way up through the Berg
I've
and
seen
then
it-
take Route
yeah.
3.
But see,
Route
that
3
shit right
coming
there.
from the Berg here is a motherfucker. It's a
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker going there too.
Dude,
Because that
95
motherfucker,
is the
that's the
real
main joint.
no thank you
Yeah.
in that scenario.
Well,
Because
I did that
you
last
got-
weekend.
What is it? Right there, right before you get to the bottom of fucking Fredericksburg. That first exit, if you come
Yeah,
from southbound,
Stafford area. Yeah, Stafford
joint.
Jones. Yeah, well, you got it's also spring break too, so
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
that going on.
But even still, though, yeah, because motherfuckers sure as hell ain't fucking flying.
Yeah, but that ain't a bad. That ain't a
Yeah,
bad
I mean-
ride. That ain't a bad ride.
It's actually rather nice.
Yeah.
Certainly by comparison to what you get on 95.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You don't want to be around all that motherfucking traffic. And
I
shit.
went to we
And
went
64
to
scoots, so you
Yeah.
scoot out there to get to it.
we went to Slade Brothers last night for dinner. It's almost like a cookout.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Expensive. Not quite Five Guys expensive. You know what I mean?
But it's
But
rich
not
and
Wendy's.
expensive.
More expensive than Cookout. Cookout's
Well,
pretty cheap.
Single, it's probably cheap, more expensive. Single burger was $9.
The cookout joint, man, that place,
So-
that really ain't fucking what I thought it was gonna be when I went there.
Nah.
It's like, it's lacklusterish.
Yeah, no, I don't particularly care for it.
Yeah, I tried it.
It'll
Like,
do. I'm going there over Burger King
Yeah.
or McDonald's.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure.
If those are the three options.
Yeah.
oh yeah. If you had to choose between the three, if it was them.
Yeah.
But like, they ain't touching the Five Guys burger.
I'm not going out of my way to go to one of those over any other of
Nah.
the burger joints.
Yeah,
that
but
are
Five
good.
Guys expensive as
Yo,
fuck.
Five Guys expensive than
When
a
does Five
motherfucker.
Guys double burger want $15 price for a double burger?
Yeah,
and
like-
then that's what, a
I-
half a pound of
shit.
meat maybe.
I was doing the math in my head last night when we got the bills, $200 for all that shit we got, and I'm like, that's 4 pizzas from Papa John's.
Yeah, I spent
You know what I
70.
mean?
I spent $75 over there at that burger joint, and all we got was straight burgers. These motherfuckers didn't get fries. You know what I mean? I splurged. I got the 5-piece tender and the 10 wing. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Whoop whoop. Hell
my
yeah.
shit was like 20, 25. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But still, I dropped about 70 just on fucking burgers. You know what I mean? Didn't even get fries and shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
God damn, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
it's-
wild.
I mean, it was 5 of us. You know what I'm saying too. So you know.
But yeah, that look, fuck, for me to feed, if I were to go to.
But back in the day, you could go to Five Guys and get one order
back
of
in the day,
fries
yeah,
and
yeah.
5 burgers.
Yeah.
And spend like $68.
Yeah, you
maybe.
get a whole full bag full
The
of
full
fries.
bag of
have
fries.
drinks.
Yeah, full bag, get the
Yeah.
drink. Yeah, you be alright. You
Yeah.
spend a little bit of money, but nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
But like,
Yeah, you could
fucking,
have got the full accoutrement.
if I take the kids and I go to fucking like Popeyes or Taco Bell or whatever and get shit for everybody,
yeah.
for 4 people to eat.
If you getting the meals, yeah.
You running at least fucking close to $80.
Yeah.
For to feed a family of 4 from any fast food joint. So I'm like, what the fuck? I
Well,
can't get
the hot lick is biggie bags.
from what, Wendy's?
Yeah, for Wendy's, you get a biggie bag. I mean, you thinking you
He's
figure
over there nodding. He's dropping real knowledge.
you figure you
Hot
get
Lick is a biggie bag.
you getting the nugs, a drink, fries, and a little sandwich for $5.50. You ain't getting that nowhere.
Yeah, but
That's
I
almost
mean,
like a straight dollar menu.
And touche, because Wendy's is actually the better quality of the main
Yeah.
shitty places to go.
Yeah.
If I'm going, like in Warrenton, I would go to Wendy's before I would go to many of the other
I mean, it's
places.
only McDonald's is the only other joint because they don't took away Burger King.
Yeah.
Lanes is just really just tenders pretty much.
And
It's
I
just
had
a
Lanes
rofo.
Hitting with shit.
Nah,
made
it's like
me
a
sick.
rofo, but not really.
I had one that made me sick. I was like at work the next day. And it was
Well,
like,
you went to Lanes?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I tried to shit it out the next day, and it was not happening. And then I was sick.
My
had
man
to
said
leave
he
work.
tried to shit it
Try
out.
to shit
I
it
mean,
out.
you know
What
when you got
does that mean? You tip
Really
the tail a little bit?
Nah,
You know
you know
what I
when
mean?
you got something in there.
You just sucked up a deep breath and just squeezed real hard
You
type
know when
shit? Or
when you're shitting, and you're like, there should be more, but there isn't.
But you know,
Like, hold on, I gotta try real hard with this.
yeah, but you don't want to do that and fuck up blowing
Yeah,
hemorrhoids.
yeah. Next thing you know, your intestines
Exactly.
hanging out.
Especially
You
at
know what I
work,
mean?
you can't be blowing your intestines out your ass at
So now
work.
you got an anal injury called a
Prolapse.
hemorrhoid.
Prolapse your-
What was
Now
that
your
dude?
virgin ass is tainted a little bit because you got a hemorrhoid
like
hanging
that
out of that
dude fucking,
motherfucker. So now you only got a
What
semi-sweet
was it?
virgin ass.
National Lampoon's Van Wilder. The dude was shitting in the trash can. Oh, I'm bleeding.
God damn it.
Terrible. Absolutely horrific.
But yeah, on a Sunday, man, like really, ain't shit really popping out this way. You know what I'm saying?
Where, here?
Nah, and fucking.
I mean, in Culpeper ain't nothing popping. These motherfuckers, everything shuts down by 8 o'clock on the goddamn Friday, Saturday night out there, son bitch. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's goddamn ridiculous, bro.
Like
You
I
can't
think-
get nothing. You try to get a sandwich around 9 out this motherfucker? Fuck.
Yeah.
Good thing I got a sheets now.
Yeah, try it on a Tuesday.
God
Are they
damn,
open on
Tuesday,
Tuesday?
it's fucking.
It's about to open.
It's about to open,
Okay.
but yeah, you ain't during the week. You ain't doing shit. Like I said, we hit a place up at 9 o'clock on a Friday. These motherfuckers already on the way home. I'm like, bro, what are your hours, dog?
And Wingstop don't be hitting on nothing really.
Nah, Wingstop be charging too much.
Yeah. But Warden needs a good wing place. They need a good wing spot.
Well, I hear Wendy's is going out of business and they're going to put something else
And
there.
fucking Warrenton?
That's what I heard.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
God damn.
Can't get in and out of there now. That
I mean,
They put all that bullshit there.
Bro, I'm still about Foster's, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you can't beat the Foster wing, man. Especially on a Tuesday, 50-cent wing.
See, that's the thing.
Bruh.
But like,
They got one at Culpeper?
nah.
No. They got one.
But like, if I want to just get some wings, like I want to eat some goddamn fried hard wings, give me my blue cheese. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you, that's Foster's, bro.
You
on a
ain't getting,
Tuesday.
I ain't getting that from nowhere out there in Warrenton. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no actual like.
He
wing
just said
joints.
Foster's niggering
Foster's
on a Tuesday,
on a Tuesday.
50-cent bone
But
in. You
if
ain't
I-
getting
if
that
I
from here
want
to
fucking-
Mississippi. A
if
50-cent
I want
wing cup.
goddamn wing on a Friday, it's not gonna be 50 cents.
Well,
Tuesday.
all right then.
You
Well,
see what I'm
that's
saying?
true. Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
train
about.
your body to like wings on Tuesday, motherfucker, because I already know what Tuesday is. It's 2 days away. You know what I'm saying?
Hot lick. You just
My
bitching
15
about
piece,
the day.
my 15 piece is 2 days away. You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Wow.
Less than 50 hours, I'm gonna have a 15 piece in front of me.
I have
$7.
to have 50 cents on Tuesday per
Yeah.
wing if I want wings at 50 cents?
Well, you might, because it's probably about $1.85 change. It's almost like gas prices. Once you blink, the motherfucker's up 37 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Everything's out of control, so God
She's
knows.
wildin', man.
I wonder
Fucking
how much
wildin'.
more, man.
What? That they gonna try to squeeze out of us on gas?
Yeah.
We might
It's
make
gonna
it to
get bad.
6.
It's gonna be a lot. We got
gonna
all the
get
way up
bad.
6. If we get to 6, what's Cali? 12?
I'm already at 5. I run
Yeah.
high test, bitch. I'm
Yeah, so you
gone.
are, yeah.
I'm all fucked up.
Oh, yeah, I can't-
That's why I've
oh,
been
yeah.
looking for a fucking car for the last couple months.
Yeah, I don't count that. That's like diesel. You know what I mean? Diesel's fuck.
Diesel's $5.29.
Yeah, I know. I thought about buying a diesel too.
Ain't no much more better.
I was looking at a turbo diesel somebody had.
We need to find the one that runs off
Volkswagen,
the.
and it was running 55 miles per gallon, and I was like, that's pretty impressive.
Need the old McDonald's grease car, man.
But then I got to get McDonald's grease.
That
Yeah,
can't
that's-
be too hard, bro.
Pain in the ass.
That can't be too hard, bro.
That can't be too easy.
That can't be
either.
real too hard, man.
I don't know. Maybe.
You go over there to
But to
fucking-
have that smell, I
Oh
don't know.
my
no.
God, yeah.
I'm riding
Be
around
hungry all the time?
Grease,
smelling
you
like
wouldn't just
McDonald's
smell that
fries.
shit.
I don't think you would, don't. Well, I mean, if you run the air, well, no, because when you run the air, you don't get car exhaust,
That
and,
shit-
car stank in your car.
That shit
in-
permeates.
inside.
That shit
Yeah.
permeates things. Like that smell. I can't
well,
imagine
oh,
that that
trust me,
wouldn't
I know.
be.
I know. I used to do that shit.
Yeah, I can't imagine that that wouldn't be a noticeable
you
thing.
You was out that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, like we've changed fryer greases in our days. And I don't want to deal with that stuff.
Without the machine, pre-machine. Now they got the goddamn
They got
machine
something
and the
that-
gun and the filter thing, and
Yeah.
it's all like that now. I'm an old bucket day type shit, bro.
Yeah.
Dump that shit in a 5-gallon. Oh, but it's too hot.
Yeah.
Pour it out quick, bro. Pour it out quick. Need a new bucket. Need a new bucket, bitch. She leaking. Can we get a mop over here? Oh, fuck, that's me. All right. I got it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. Ah, fuck it, I'm closed. I'm opening in the morning, man. Get the fuck on out of here, man. You know you're good.
The Applebee's abuse.
Who's the over the manager? Oh, me? Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck that. Pack this shit up. Y'all get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, I'll deal with it.
I'm about to call the Migros on your asses if you out here past 9:05. You know what I'm saying?
I want you all gone so
I got
I
shit
can
not
deal
to
with this
do.
shit without y'all being around.
I got the Nintendo game I need to get back to, motherfucker. Fuck off, bro.
Got a
What you
Nintendo
talking about
game.
here, cuz?
I got a Nintendo game to get back to.
That's how we get through that.
I'm all
That's-
fucking. I'm playing
only way.
Mario, you know, on pause right now. Motherfucker, talk about 7-2, dog. I'm about to beat this motherfucker. I got 39 lives, bro. I got shit to do, cuz. What you
7-2.
screaming?
That ain't far to go.
Yeah,
to
we there, bro.
84.
I'm playing every round, son. Warping, no sir,
Yeah,
no sir.
that's 80% of the way.
jumping
I
right
think-
over.
I think this motherfucker is the only person I know to play Mario all the way through without skipping any changes.
Well, I tried to run the 8-minute, 6-minute record. It's probably like 5 now,
The joint
man.
where you go up and run across the top of the random thing, and it takes you to like 4-1
Yeah.
before you're too
You
far
hit the 2
along.
warps, yeah.
Yeah.
The skips.
Yeah, if you, I've seen it. They're moving. I never been able to get close.
Those
you know what I'm
dudes,
saying?
some of these guys are doing some wild shit. There's
Wild
some dude
shit.
I watch, he does Mario. I think it's Super Mario. Yeah, it's because
Oh,
he's got
fuck.
Yoshi, and he's doing this Super Mario shit that I'm like, dog, I never made it anywhere near there.
Yeah.
But it makes me think about it in completely different ways because, like, there will be the things like fires moving up and down and
Yeah.
stuff, and he would do the spin. So he'll hit that shit and spin on it, because if you spin, you can spin on him apparently.
Yeah.
And like otherwise, you hit it normal jump and you die. So he's spinning on that joint, and then he's spinning over to this one, he's spinning over to that one, and there's all the things moving around the corners and shit. And he'll like hop on the one, and then he just like knows to wait. And then he jumps, and like there's all this shit, and I'm like, this dude is fucking amazing. How is this? I would lose my entire life to trying to do that if I tried to do it.
But see, that's somebody like this motherfucker who was in like punishment for fucking all this time and just accidentally did something and figured it out.
It's either that or it's like motherfucker like what fucking Adam Sandler was talking about on Pixels, that you get the pattern together.
Oh yeah,
you know what I
understand
mean?
the
You
pattern.
understand what it's gonna do. The technology, technically, you know.
You understand
if
the way
the
it's
technology.
You understand the way it's supposed to act.
Rain Man, the software, you can fucking,
Well, I feel like that's what I was doing with Turtles by the end of it. You know.
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I guarantee it.
Like I had the boomerangs going, and Shredder just kept jumping into the boomerangs, and I just kept the boomerangs rocking.
Because that's what this is, a mind
just kept
fuck.
jumping
It's
into
the same
it.
fucking level. You know, you're doing the same
You're
fucking
repeating
level.
the same shit.
You hit the fucking B button too goddamn late. Let me run it fucking back. Or I hit it too fucking early. I'm fucking the last jump with the goddamn level.
Yeah.
And you're gone.
And then there'd be 3 different jumps that are really difficult,
Go
and if you
over
don't
here.
nail them.
And then you just like smack the brick. You know what I mean? Parkour like, and then just fall down type shit. You know what I mean? Where you're there, but you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's super frustrating.
Classic.
Massively frustrating games.
Especially back when you couldn't save them motherfuckers either.
That's what I'm screaming.
Well, hell, by Super Mario time, it was saving to it, but like it was like
You needed the cartridge.
that shit took. Yeah, but that was the thing that you played. It saved it to it.
Yeah.
But it would like you would unlock so much shit, and there'd still be so much more.
Yeah.
Like me and the homie Jeff went through, and we unlocked a lot of stuff. But bro, there was still all kinds of star levels that we hadn't beaten.
Yeah.
And this dude's on like 12 times past our star level into the next star universe or whatever the fuck it is, and he's just like literally ducking to hit a tube that's got bricks that's only halfway, jumping and ducking in midair and sliding in, or
Yeah,
getting yourself
that's not too hard.
getting yourself like from big to small at just the right time, and then
Yeah.
jumping in and landing in between like 2 things that are crossing or whatever, and like broop, just before they get there, and you go down the tube just as they cross or what. I mean, it's bananas. I'm like, man, my algorithm is fucked up.
They don't make shit like that now. Now you just run around shooting each other, man.
That's
Half-ass,
pretty
like
much
half-ass
it.
Goldeneye,
'Cause there's no
everything's pretty much
fucking-
Goldeneye.
Yeah.
There's no real goal to any of the
Yeah,
games.
everything's Goldeneye. Because
plus-
even Goldeneye, didn't you have missions in that game?
Oh yeah. You had
Because
missions.
I only played the 4-player bitch. You
You
know
had
what I'm saying?
objectives. You'd have to like find like a key and then unlock a safe and then take the thing in the safe to this other thing, and then that would be the end of that level. Like,
Yeah,
but
see,
you
I
had
didn't
to-
do nothing but the multiplayer bitch. You know,
you had to
the
shoot up a
split
lot
screen.
of motherfuckers. Like, but it was an amazing tie-in with the movie because it was remarkably similar to the movie. And like when I watched the movie, it makes me feel like I'm in the game. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking unreal. Like
And
the
plus-
soundtrack, everything about it was that GoldenEye. Pierce Brosnan,
See, that's tight
James
shit
Bond
right there.
movie.
That's
It
tight
was
shit.
Plus fucking-
really
tight
tight.
shit.
The games now, you have to buy all the shit where you would play a game and you would get that, you would unlock.
Yeah, you
certain
just
things.
level. You just
Well,
play the game to get shit. You
And
know
you
what I mean?
could unlock stuff in that game too. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
apparently
saying.
there was like, there's like novice, advanced, and then 00 agent or whatever. But if you beat all of that shit, there was like a James Bond level or whatever.
Yeah.
Like there was, the difficulties continued to get more and more difficult, but it was always the same way. So you knew what you had to do, but how you could do it, because the guys that you were against became more and more accurate and could hit you and fuck you up where they couldn't before. GoldenEye was an amazing game, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play anything but the multiplayer jump, but that's where most of these, pretty much every game nowadays
Yeah,
stem from.
it's GoldenEye multiplayer
Or it's
online.
an alien. It's a GoldenEye alien. You know what I mean? Or it's a GoldenEye motherfucking people. Either way.
Or the zombies, whatever. It's all, it's all the same shit, but there's no real goal to them.
No.
Yeah, protagonist, antagonist, plug, game.
And go, yeah.
know.
That's the thing. Like, I like playing the games where I had to figure shit out. I always play the games because I could unlock shit. I'm like, I figured out how to unlock certain shit. Once I unlocked it, I'm like, cool. How much of this shit can I unlock, and what does it give me if I unlock it?
Yeah, I don't even know what my motivation was with video games when I was a kid. I guess just to beat the game, but I didn't really grasp how to beat a game.
See, that's just it, because most of the time you couldn't beat the games. Like, I remember I told you the first game I ever beat was Rampage, just to see what it would do.
Yeah, and then almost nothing happened.
And then nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happens when you beat Mario,
It
brother.
just takes you back to the beginning. It's like you're 1 player, 2 player. And you're like, bitch, we just ate the whole world.
I just did everything.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what it is. This
Yeah,
is
me and
the
my
end
buddy
of it.
Ben stayed up all night.
That's what I did. And I'm
Playing
like,
that shit.
But then that was like, well, fuck. I don't think I got to really unlocking games until like Mortal Kombat came out. And I think you can unlock characters with Mortal Kombat some kind of way. Was it Mortal Kombat? It might have been even Tekken.
You could unlock and all that stuff, I think, but like Mortal Kombat was like something would happen on the screen, and you could like then enter in a code. So you had to know stuff and wait for it to prompt you to do it, and then you could jump through different things or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. None of those games appealed enough to me. Mortal Kombat.
I liked all those games right there because they reminded me of the old school arcade games when I would go to the arcade and play them motherfucking type games like Streets of Rage and all that shit.
Those were definitely arcade games.
Yeah. So I was like, man, I got into them, and then when I found out I can unlock shit, I'm like, bet, cool. You know, like shit with Twisted Metal. You know how you do the stories, how they would do the stories at the end. You unlock to see what happened if you beat this character. Then you got like, all right, with Tekken, I think you got the bear and the panda and shit in the very first one or some shit like that. You would unlock the extra characters at the end if you beat the game with Jax, or if you beat the game with fucking Law, you got somebody else at the end of the game if you played it all the way through.
Every time you beat it for a while with different people, you unlock
get somebody,
other people.
Yeah, you get somebody else, or another version of this person, or another outfit, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But it was like it gave you something to fucking do. It was like you work towards something in the game. Now these games, you just mind fucked. You're just there. You just end up in places. Like I see my kids playing shit, and there's no rhyme or reason to any of them. You know what I mean? It's even like the games on the phone.
No, the games on the phones are the worst, dude. Like all this, I don't know, bro. I don't play many games anymore. Like I got the PS5, but like Grand Theft ain't out, and I ain't played much.
I'm just waiting for that to get one, so that's all I'm waiting on.
I just been hunting.
But then fucking,
I'll be playing this hunting game.
The way the fucking economy's going.
Is it with a rifle?
No, it ain't none. They don't. Do they have that? PlayStation or Xbox have like a duck hunt game?
Long time ago.
I think so.
Remember they had the shotgun. They had like the shotgun looking thing.
For PlayStation?
Nah, I don't think it.
Xbox could have made nothing like that.
Nah, this was like.
I think they all
ago.
have gun options. Like you could get a big game hunter, and it's gonna come with a rifle. Like if you got big game hunter for PlayStation 5.
Because didn't you had a game where you had like a fishing joint? Remember, or was that a Wii?
That was a Wii.
Yeah, because I remember the Wii shit. The Wii shit had stuff like that you could do stuff with. But like more modern shit, like the PS5 or whatever, I don't think they have that stuff.
I don't know. I'm gonna check it out right goddamn now. I got the answer in my little black mirror here.
There you go. Fucking, I know. What was it? Nintendo, Super Nintendo had the gun back in the day. You could use a shotgun with it. I don't think Sega had anything like that. Did y'all find anything on y'all's research?
Big game hunter, it doesn't show a rifle. Big game tree stand. There's a tree stand in here too. Amazon, you can get tree stands on.
A tree stand for the game?
No, this is Best Buy. That's weird. Like this is, I'm on Best Buy, and I can buy a tree stand, like in reality.
Like a real
to go
tree
hunt
stand.
and sit in a tree.
From a Best Buy.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, I'm gonna click on it, see if there's any kind of.
It's got like a digital. Is there something electronic on the tree stand?
Yeah, it looks like there's something digital on the screen. Well, no, like the tree stand. There's nothing.
Oh wow.
What, you found something? Yeah, that's the gun I was talking about. What's that for?
Yeah, that ain't worth it if
This
there's
is
no
Sony
gun.
PlayStation shooting attachment. That can't be. That's gotta be for like a PS3.
Yeah, I think it probably be the last fucking.
Where's the controller? Like that is the controller actually? Like how does that connect to the actual PlayStation?
I don't think he probably just like Bluetooth it. Yeah,
It looks ghetto as hell, bro.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe there's nothing to shoot with on.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
here we go.
You found one for PS5? Probably not.
PS3. It's
Yeah.
a real gun right here.
PS3 might have been the last one.
PS3.
Well, I still got a PS3.
I never ended up getting one of those. I think after the 2, I ended up going to Xbox, and that was it.
Designed primarily for PlayStation 3. Works with PCI camera.
They got the Thing movie PlayStation 5 game. The Thing.
The movie, huh?
The thing's at the Swamp Thing?
No.
That was a joint.
With Keith David.
God
and
damn,
Kurt
Biscuit.
Russell.
Yeah, you probably seen that. What?
Biscuit, all these chitlins.
Biscuit.
Yeah, Biscuit.
How many kids?
Look like 5 of them little motherfuckers, man. God damn. That's too much, bro.
Some of these folks, they be doing it.
Yeah.
And they don't stop.
I'll be damn. Yeah, he got a lot of them.
Jesus.
They young too. Ain't
Yeah,
none
they
of
young.
them.
God damn,
hey,
man.
Good for him.
Fuck that.
Yeah, this game serves as a sequel to the 1982 film.
For PS5.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe that game will be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Once Grand Theft Auto 6, I'll try to save up some money so I can get a PS5. But then again, that shit might cost like $89 or fucking
Yeah, dude, it's gonna cost like smoke by the time you go
Yeah,
for
I
it.
mean, 'cause
Well, the
fucking-
dollar's gonna drop off.
all this shit's costing so much. It's gonna cost. We probably won't even be able to get it shipped over here. You know what I'm saying? Come that point.
You're not even gonna have gas to pump out of people's
Yeah, that's
pump
what I'm
into people's
saying.
shit.
Like shit's all fucked.
Yeah, bro.
Just trying
It's
to
hard to
maintain.
it's hard to maintain positivity in this world, in a sense.
I'm still positive about shit.
difficult.
I'm just not positive about fucking the condition of the world that it's in. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, sure. Like, I'm doing okay for me and myself and I to
Yeah.
a degree. You know, like, I could be better, but I could be way worse. But then
Yeah.
also, it's like, I try not to think too hard about what may become.
Yeah, because it ain't happening. Because you give yourself anxiety over some shit that ain't even there yet.
It ain't there yet. But it's all
looking
pretty
close.
possible.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty possible.
Yeah.
Is that,
Huh?
so, all right, you watch baseball, right?
A very little,
A
but
little bit, you know something about baseball, right? If the pitcher throws the ball and it hits the ground, and then ends up being a strike, is that a strike?
no.
Or is it a ball
Nah.
that
That's
just
a
hit
ball.
the ground?
That's a
Alright, so
ball.
if it hits the person,
If it bounces off the ground and hits the batter,
yeah, is that a hit by pitch?
yes.
But how is that though?
Because it hasn't been completed. The pitch is even if he hits the ground and it bounces into you, you're
Yeah, but
still
how is it
hit-
not a strike then if it's a strike? You know what I'm saying? But if it hits you, it's...
I see what you're saying, but it's not
Because I'm
about.
watching this clip where it's softball and the ball hit the pitcher and it literally rolled all the way to the kick in the batter's box and she ain't moved and she got to go to first base
Because it hit her foot.
because it hit her foot. But it rolled at about a half a mile an hour. Look at this shit. Like, it literally rolled like it was a kickball.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure how you make that happen as
Look
a
at this.
pitcher.
Damn.
Illegal pitch or
Oh shit, wrong way. I mean, what was that ball moving? 1 mile an hour? 2 miles an hour?
The way it swung out and came out, that's a kickball pitch.
Wait.
Hold on.
But
I gotta come
softball-
over and look at this.
Softball might be different
Well,
though.
it's like baseball. It's just what Mason just said. If it hit the ground.
You got to hit replay when it comes across.
I mean, you can't make this shit up. and that's a legit hit by pitch.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, I would agree that that's hit by pitch.
But come on, man.
You know,
you
but-
can't lift your foot up.
Well, she moved her foot into the way, but her foot would have got hit anyway. She didn't have to move.
But that's just smart playing.
I don't disagree.
Because I'm like, all
It's
right,
knowing the rules.
you hit me with the
That's
ball.
just crazy. See, I thought it would be I thought
You
it'd be a
wanted to get
ball.
beamed by
No,
it.
I thought it'd be a ball because it hit the ground.
It might,
you know what I mean?
Hold on, wait a minute,
If it
wait a minute.
hadn't
If it
hit
come across
her-
the plate,
If it had not hit her,
Then it's
it
a
would have
ball.
been a ball. Because it was a pitch.
because it made contact.
She must have hit
now.
her hip or something, and the ball came out and then just rolled.
But then that's my thing. Then how can it not be a strike if it ends up being a strike?
But do you know if that was the fourth ball or not? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know, but the comment says something about hit by pitch. You know what I mean? Which obviously means, you know, it doesn't matter.
If it's a pitch, is a pitch.
I
You know what I mean? Like, that was a pitch. So,
don't know how they pitch like that anyways, them chicks, where they wrap that arm all the way back around like that.
They come in with that heat.
Yeah, but
That
that
cheese,
flame.
that funky cheddar.
Yeah, they put that funky
the
cheddar.
rotator cuffs, every one of the rotator cuffs gotta be gone by 40. It gotta be. Every fucking one of them. They're doing all that, man. That's fucking live action, cuz.
well, and you're putting a lot of torque on
Yeah,
that.
you're doing some slam on that
You're
thing.
getting that down to that point to make it.
And then I can't even. You ain't gonna talk about if you're doing a little wrist action up on that motherfucker, throwing like a screwball or some bullshit on top of windmill on that mo chicken. Like what the fuck?
I was like, I don't even know if you can do that when you're fucking.
And none of their arms, like you ain't never
gotta
seen a
be able
bitch
to
that's
do
like
something
arm
to it.
dislocate or anything like that. You would think you would see that a lot. You know what I mean? Or just had the Mel Gibson or some shit like that every now and then. You know what I mean?
He used to do that. Smokey's wife.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you would see watching the game that much arm action. You know what I mean? Some of them motherfuckers throw 70, 80 pitches a goddamn
Well,
game.
but
you know what I mean?
we also don't see the inside the the mound, or no, what is it, the
Dugout.
dugout. You don't
Yeah.
see in the dugout anybody banging their shoulder into the wall, Mel Gibson
Well, they don't
style.
pop it out of place there either. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You got to pop it out of place in order to bang it in the wall. You
Right,
don't just
but
go over there just
They would,
shoulder
they would
walls.
throw it, and then they would be like, "Oh, I'm all Mel Gibsoned up."
Hold on,
And then
I need a slap. You pitch for me one time. I need one pitch,
they
man.
would throw themselves into a pole or something.
Now I'm
up in a
coming to you,
brick
coach.
wall.
Call timeout, bro. Let me come to you, man. Fuck it.
Clear
Stand
the
right-
doorway. Clear the doorway.
Yeah,
I
stand by
gotta,
that post, man. Get out of the way, bro. I'm coming in to talk to you right there.
I gotta realign this. Get a couple more pitches in. When that would be the end of like your pitching for the day.
I can see now. Okay,
It would
here he
have
goes.
to be.
Here he goes, man. I heard word that, man, every once in a while, man, G Unit, number fucking 69, he goes over there, look like his arm popped out. Play. He about to elbow that motherfucking fence, bro. Let's stay tuned. Okay, here we go. There he goes. Moving in on.
It is.
Moving in on. Oh my God, that was epic, man. If only you guys would have seen that right. I just witnessed it right here before my very eyes, man. That's one of the wildest plays you'll ever see, for sure.
It's usually about around the 7th inning when this happens.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know how they do it.
That pitching.
Yeah, and it would fuck me up. I don't think I'd be able to hit the ball. Just all that action would fuck me up. I wouldn't be able to focus up on the ball.
I know it's all that jelly she got going with that jam.
That shit.
That's gonna be the problem.
Well, I was never good at. That was what I was lacking growing up in baseball, was hitting.
You were good at catching them fly balls.
Yeah, I
Right,
was good
yeah,
at
you run
running.
'em
Yeah,
down,
especially
you
when I
run
was
'em
young.
down.
Yeah, I played ball till I was probably about 14, 13. I couldn't have my dad's nuts out by too many grown-ass individual kids, you know what I mean? That's too age. You know what I mean? I go ahead and just have him showing so much nuts to the fucking
Oh, shit.
to the atmosphere, you know what I mean?
man,
The community
fucking
warranted.
facts.
To the community warranted, you know what I mean? We gotta try to keep his balls away from as many people as we can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is
Oh, man.
inappropriate, regardless
Yeah.
of how
Yeah.
not frowned
God damn
upon it was at the time by the community.
But say yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I mean, I was never good at hitting. The only time I was only good. I was only had like really one good game, and that was because the dude was talking shit.
God damn.
As far as hitting,
Game.
usually I would just strike out. You know what I mean? Or I'd hit the ball maybe one or two times. You know what I mean? Not usually one time, because you probably ain't getting up, but maybe twice. 3 times maybe in a little league game. I mean, it's not like 9 innings. You probably an hour, or they only play for like an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you might want to get up to bat twice. You know, screaming.
Baseball was too slow.
Yeah, it was slow.
And
sure.
That I just couldn't wrap my head around.
That's why I didn't start. I don't even know what age I started playing ball. I don't think I was at like 7 out that motherfucker doing that shit. I might have been. I just remember like later years. But yeah, I was never good. I only had this one, like I said, that one game when I was fucking with I was playing against this one cat in my fucking science class or some bullshit. And he was running his mouth about. Like,
you can't hit the ball.
You can't hit this.
So then you come into class the next day, bitch. You know.
Yeah, I had to be. I had it. You gotta hit that ball against that motherfucker. If there's one goddamn game where you figure out how to hit the fucking balls against that slap dick is running his fucking mouth. Just you gotta go in there and not hear. Whether you want to go in there and talk all that shit and talk about yeah, whatever. You know, I smoke that ass. Fuck that fastball, slow ball. If you want to talk, you know, type shit. Or you just don't have to hear about that. Can you see me? Or throwing a fucking paper ball at your ass, you know what I mean? Since you can't see, you know, type shit. But that would probably just be me being an ass, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, it is fun talking shit, especially back in the day in school.
That's all we did, man.
Yeah, especially when stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
Like we were doing a day. I can't remember what year. I mean, 7th or 8th grade. The end of the year, we were doing. I think it was probably 8th grade. We were doing a class field day or some shit. And at one point, we were playing softball against my buddy Jeff's class.
Yeah.
I didn't have a glove, but Jeff had his. We were boys. He was like, "You can use my glove." I was like, "All right, bet." This is out there I'm out there in the outfield. And this is one of these stupid shits where you got like 26 kids in the class, and there's like 9 people in the outfield.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the outfield's, well, it was absurd. So I'm standing out in far right field. Like, I'm as far out as I could be, pretty much. And Jeff hits the ball to the right field. And there was like one of those orange fences, you know?
Yeah,
with
the
spikes,
nets. Yeah.
netted plastic.
Yeah.
So that was technically the out of whatever. That would have been a home run, and I literally caught his home run ball at the fucking fence or whatever you call it. Like, it was so very fun because everybody was like, "Oh man, that was great," and I was like, "This is his glove."
I caught your shit
I
with
caught
your
you
shit.
out with your glove. Yeah, that was a good time.
God damn it.
You ain't never getting that glove again. I don't give a fuck. Catch a bare hand.
It might
You
have
ain't
been
playing
that.
no more.
It might have been that for the rest of the game. I don't remember. I think I got the glove back though. I don't know. I don't remember, but that could have happened.
I never tried to get fucking Steve to play softball over there at Valley View when I had that team.
Big Steve.
Big Steve, yeah.
I imagine if Big Steve can figure out how to hit the ball, he should be able to crush
Well,
it.
he never wanted to play, so he'd always make sure he wore his fucking sandals and shit, so he didn't have to play. But that was when I was for live
That was
action.
like,
live action when I was in the lime green joint driving to
Kid
Central.
play? Didn't
Yeah,
Kid
kid play, yeah, right there at Valley View.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I paid like $900 for that for that season to play, and ended up having to forfeit a lot of games because nobody would
nobody
fucking
wanted to
play.
play.
Nobody
Yeah.
would show
Yeah,
up.
but it would cost me fucking $50 every time I fucking forfeited. So I'm like, Steve, just stand there, dude. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, don't even swing the bat. I don't give a shit. Just save me $50 fucking dollars, man. Hook me up, bro.
Come be
Other
a part of the
motherfuckers
team
too.
and
I'm
save me
like,
50
I'm like,
bucks.
come out here, save me $50. You just gotta stand there. When it's your turn to bat, you can still stand there for all I give a fuck.
was-
Don't even take a bat up there. I
used
don't
to
give a
come-
shit.
You used to come do songs out there.
Just
after
help a
that.
brother out.
He'd show up after softball games to do songs and shit
I love that shit.
in the Central.
Yeah.
Co-ed, men's league is too goddamn serious, man. It's like, where you going? Is Stuart Scott out here watching y'all motherfuckers? No, fuck off, bro.
Yeah.
Hear that
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, he can't say how serious it is.
Matching pants and shirt all the way down
This
to
is
your
coming
fucking
from the
socks. You know what I'm saying?
motherfucker That went out and played like he was being recruited.
Hey, I'm
You talking
gonna
about
play
it's too
100%.
serious.
Whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put 100%. That's just me, bro.
You were pissed at McLovin because you were at the
Yeah,
fucking
at
indoor,
the fucking the
whatever,
trampoline place.
the trampoline place. You're mad at this McLovin kid. Like,
He was fucking with me, so I had to
take-
return the favor, bro.
you take shit way
Look,
too serious,
you ain't gonna
too.
spot. Yeah, no,
That
it's not.
motherfucker was 12.
that's
Okay,
responsible of him, though, to stay out of the league.
You know that? No, you ain't gonna bully me, cuz you can bully these other motherfuckers around here, but your
bully
little
these
bitch ass
children.
ain't gonna bully me.
But you ain't gonna
Yeah,
bully
he
me,
got lit up
McLovin.
by his ass.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, he's a bully.
It's like,
you know what
it's
I mean?
like King of the Hill when they tried to play paintball against the teenagers with the band down the street.
Yeah.
getting fucked up.
This man said, man, the men's league takes that shit too seriously.
They do,
Man,
bro.
they
I'm
take it
telling
too
you.
I call it the kettle black right there.
Nah. I put 100% ever whatever I do, bro. But those motherfuckers, I'm talking about matching outfits, fucking gloves, draws, fucking like, bro, it ain't that serious.
They got the Oakleys.
yeah,
They got the full gear on.
deal.
You know, wear the glasses up backwards or wear the glasses up on your hat like they're doing some
Got the
type
big
shit. You know
shoes.
what I mean? Yeah. Different glove for whatever. You got a playing glove. You got a batting glove. I mean, get the
You
fuck
guys
out
need
of
me
here,
to play
bro.
first? Because I'm going to
Yeah.
have to change my glove.
Yeah, I gotta take my glove out, man.
I do remember
Grunting
seeing
whenever it hit the, whenever it hit the
remember I
fucking
seen
ball.
the
It's like, bro, you're
motherfuckers.
fucking 327 pounds, 6'7". That ball, you should be tearing that ball apart. You know, that bitch come back, you shouldn't have a seam on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because you're really not doing nothing serious.
I remember the motherfuckers coming out there with special bats. They had different bats for shit, yo. That shit was
But what?
fucking...
Aren't you doing the same thing every time you trying to hit the ball? What the fuck?
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
certain bats did certain different things, I suppose, like the way it was. But I remember all the shit he's talking about. I remember seeing all that shit happening, yo. Cause fucking motherfuckers would be like, I got my bat. They would talk about the bat they got for this game, and motherfuckers say, oh man, how much did that cost you? I'm like, wait a minute, these motherfuckers really spent money to do this shit like that. You know what I mean? It reminded me of that time when I went paintballing with my homie, and he
Well,
was
that
like,
gets expensive.
here's the thing, it was at his grandma's house, like in the backyard. You know, it was just,
I mean, just the guns. And
oh, the guns,
paint.
yeah. But
That
here's
shit
the
gets
thing.
pricey.
Oh yeah.
He had a cousin show up. He goes, man, fuck. I said, wait. He goes, my cousin's coming. I said, okay, what's wrong with your cousin? He goes, you'll see when he gets here.
Shoot you in the
Alright.
face. In the face.
Bruh, this motherfucker got full camo. He got the belt. He got the belt with like the canisters for fucking paintball.
Sure.
Fucking extra
He's
paintball.
got a bandolier.
Yeah, he's got
paintball
he's out here Rambo Jr. You
Yeah.
know, Rambo Jr. out here.
No,
Fucking.
he's got the fucking thing that they lay down with, like the sniper
Yeah, the ghillie
joint.
suit.
Yeah,
he come out there ghillie suit.
He got that shit.
Snow
Shit that
and
looks like grass.
yeah,
Yeah.
snow and grass, just in case you
And
know
I'm
he don't
like,
know what
yeah.
he's gonna get a hold of.
Yeah.
So when this dude
I got the
pulled
snow
up,
outfit in the car in case I need it.
when the dude pulled up, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? Who's Rambo?
He just like. Just like comes up out the dirt beside people and just is there, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just like
that's what he was doing.
Right.
type
He
shit,
was
you know? What's
fucking us
that
all
sniper
up.
movie where dude was eating a burger out there in the field and shit, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look it up.
That shit was fucked up, bro.
He had Burger King, sir. I know what he had for lunch.
This
Bing.
dude,
I know what movie. I don't know what movie you're talking about, but I've seen that.
Isn't that Scario dude? Not
Sicario?
Sicario dude? Isn't that
Benicio?
yeah, isn't that Benicio that's in that movie or is that not
I don't know, man.
is that Sniper?
It's not. I don't think it's Sniper. Sniper's Tom Berenger.
Tom Berenger,
Billy
Sniper,
Zane
yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I know the scene. Wait a minute.
What's the name of that
Is
dude?
it Patriot Games?
No,
And it's
that's
the
Mel
dude-
Gibson, right?
It's no, because that's Harrison Ford. It's the dude that played Tuco and whatchamacallit in Breaking Bad. He's the sniper. It's not Benicio. It's Tuco, and he's down there, like moving around and hitting the thing, and it's binging, and they can't find him. They think they're gonna find him, and they find the Burger King wrapper. Yeah, that's Patriot Games, or one of those movies with Harrison Ford playing Jack Ryan.
I don't know. I know that motherfucker was out there sniping us all, bro, because we couldn't find that bitch. It was pissing everybody off. Like, we was out here getting drunk, getting high.
Try Patriot Game sniper scene and YouTube. I'll bet you.
He's looking at the cast right now.
I'm trying to find a Breaking Bad cast, see if I can see that junk.
Tuco from Breaking Bad.
Did you find the scene?
Patriot Games sniper. It might be clear. It's clear present danger. I think. Or maybe not. I don't know, man. It's a different scene.
It's not the one y'all was thinking
Or maybe
of.
it is.
It was a Sniper though?
Yeah, no, this is it. Clear present danger.
Get lunch here, Sergeant Major. McDonald's quarter pounder.
There you go.
McDonald's
I'm telling
quarter pounder.
I'm telling you. Clear and present danger. Sniper scene. Look that up. It's got Willem Dafoe. And it's Tuco. I'm telling you. Right here.
Got Tuco.
That's it.
Yeah,
Tuco
that's
all
it.
day.
That's it.
Telling you.
He's still looking.
You know the fine for littering in the state of California, Chavez? Yes, sir!
See? Bam. I like a challenge.
Oh
I
man.
like a movie challenge.
When the fuck? I didn't know the Grand Prix was coming to DC for the 250.
Oh yeah, there's
That shit's gonna be fucked up.
They're doing a Grand Prix race
In
on DC streets?
Yes.
No, hell no, bro. They better repave all the whole goddamn place
They're gonna
before they
have
do
to.
that. Shit.
They're gonna have. There's no way. They said, what is this?
Open wheels with the wings out there, and there ain't no fucking way they can
It's-
drive down
it's
these city
August
streets.
22nd,
Shit.
2-day event. Man, ain't no fucking way.
There's no way, dude.
There's no way.
DC ain't built like that.
Fuck no.
Dude, I don't even want to take my Bronco to DC. The way
Let
those roads
alone
are.
fucking all the sewage shit, man. Fucking, they was talking about how that fucking
The river's still fucked?
that, but they're saying like, oh, it's safe or whatever. You know, you ain't gotta worry about the
Benicio del Toro,
shellfish.
that motherfucker.
It's not him. I'll fucking figure
Right,
out.
he just
I
showed it
just
to you.
figured it out.
Yeah, but
dog.
I don't think that's the same. That's
absolutely the scene you're talking about.
Yeah.
We even got the McDonald's quarter pounder. I said it was Burger King. That's how off I was.
I'm like, bro, he just solved it for you.
I just solved it. You're gonna make me jump into this again. Clear and present motherfucking danger, dog. Did you check out that Webby Raw Thoughts, Mike?
Nah, I got a quick glimpse of it,
We should
but I
fucking.
seen that.
We should catalyze the show. Cannibalize the show, and let it happen here on the show,
Fuck, do it.
and then we can clip that out and make it its own thing too.
Oh man,
Your reaction and the Jews, if y'all want to listen
go
to
for it. Cut
That
it
shit-
on.
That should be like that.
Cut it on. We gonna hear it.
what we listen to.
Chris Webby, Raw Thoughts, a Mason and Friends show
Well,
reaction,
here we go again.
if you will.
Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back on the human racetrack. We passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice.
Fact.
Subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness.
Yep.
Filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness.
Killing us.
Stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant.
Yep.
They stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors. Took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers. And in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate this song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight. And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light.
Ain't that the truth? Does it change anything though?
Don't get distracted. It's time to load this chamber and aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K. In just a single day, that's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is.
Damn.
Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. Who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hand. That's red-handed. And there's Bill jail with jizz on his pants. Galena wiped the stains when her plane from Israel lands. So someone grab a spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich, who is not a witch, well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy. She's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it, Spielberg directed it, and Bono made the music and sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter. Cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late. She's stuck in human traffic. We'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a lacy dry, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax.
I forgot about him.
Guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine. Just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got our back. This shit is under control. Cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning.
Right.
One little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been the recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, we're here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Khazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. Let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar. Every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave. And that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. And full of cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. They're all white parties that show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask, kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts.
Yeah.
Now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. Well, all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart, as the globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts. While they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze, while they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see. Fucking with us with the frequencies of 5G, interacting with the graphene from the vaccines. The food that we eat is poisoned down to the seeds. They even call it food, and Pfizer's making the cheese. The algorithm focused us on how we disagree. They've been building us a prison with digital IDs. So this ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants. A reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance when the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence. And still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion. Keep an open mind through the lies and illusions. And try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed. Because after this, there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen. And wake the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate or love it if I got you to question the system. With all these raw thoughts, then I accomplished the mission. And the thoughts were my own. In a world where the loudest opposition is controlled, I don't claim to have the answer. Really, all I've ever known is I gotta speak on it if I feel it in my bones.
We've been talking
right about a lot of things, wrong about some others. Shadow banned and demonized. Still, I never stuttered. Cause from the very start, I just said what's in my heart. So one last time, raw thoughts, motherfucker.
Oh man, that shit we've been screaming. We've been saying, he
Yeah.
just put it in the song. He just put it in the song.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been screaming shit
He's,
like
he's
that.
killing it, man. He's
Like
killing
fucking
it.
that Oprah shit. You know she got that Ozempic body now.
She got
Oprah got
Ozempic
that
face,
Ozempic?
dog.
Yeah,
she got
that
Ozempic face.
She got that Ozempic
wow.
face now. Yeah. She done went
How old
there.
that bitch?
Oh, Oprah.
Old enough to know better.
Technically, I think she might be fucking more than older than what she is, because she's part of.
What's she stating? 70 though?
She's head of this shit, man. When she came out, she got in with these cats and fucking took over. And like every motherfucker she been around that got except her.
Who, Oprah?
Yeah.
Damn, Mike, it just keeps getting worse.
Try to tell y'all, man. Where's Stedman? That's all I'm asking.
He's locked up, man.
Where the fuck is Stedman? Gail looking younger. Oprah looking big-headed like Al Sharpton. Fucking, but you don't see Stedman. Stedman's somewhere. You know what I mean?
Hanging around.
Exactly. Like, damn. Where is he?
Damn.
That is the question, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the question.
Next time somebody interview Oprah, where's Stedman?
Man,
She gonna lie.
nobody's going to mention that to get some
No,
Oprah
'cause they're
interview.
scared.
If we
They
got an
know.
Oprah interview, we would be like, yo, talk to Stedman. Bring
She's
Stedman.
terrified.
If Oprah was coming on the Mason
People-
and Friends show, we would request Stedman to come along too.
Man,
we got questions,
We
dog.
wouldn't exist, man. She's gonna make us disappear.
Yeah, we got to be careful.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got
She got
some.
ways.
I got some emails saying that we're 89th in comedy podcasts on Apple Podcasts.
So in the Apple
And I'm
Podcast,
like-
we're in the top 100.
Well, that's crazy. I don't know if I believe it, but I'll take
I'll
it.
ride with it.
I'll ride with it.
We're top 100.
Bro,
That's
the
what
dumb
the
shit
email
the
said.
dumb shit y'all say? Yeah, I bet.
That's us.
He said it's us.
It's us.
Okay.
It ain't him. And those of you that have been listening enough to help boost us up.
Yeah, I might be the
apparently.
normal one in this relationship, you know what I mean? And y'all might be the crazy fucks, you know what I mean? I don't know.
There are occasions. There are occasions.
I think
where-
between the three of us, there's a sane human if we put all of our brains together.
Yeah. That person can take over the
We can
world.
make one sane human out of the three of us. If we all got into the fly machine at the same time and came out as one person,
Oh, that'd be
that motherfucker
crazy. The
would
world
take
would be
over.
ready for
That's
that.
probably about right. God damn.
yeah, your boys up there be. How many times they got to flush the toilet and how many
That's the
times?
laundry.
Is that the laundry?
That probably the stool.
I don't know, y'all. Ladies and
was doing
gentlemen,
laundry, yeah.
with that said,
How'd you forget that quick?
Yeah, but
they
still-
were doing laundry an hour ago. We probably
That's
been
some
an hour
screaming.
on this
That's some
show.
screaming. What the hell?
That's
That
it.
should have been done.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to bring this episode of Foolishness to a close.
Uh-huh.
I want to thank you for listening.
Yep. Sure enough, dude.
Encourage you to listen to old stuff, new
check on
stuff,
that.
like, share,
Like, share,
subscribe.
subscribe.
Get out there and cop a t-shirt or something.
Oh, one more time, shout out to Voodoo Brothers, Cajun Creole, and Manassas.
That's you with that Cajun
Shit's
Creole, huh?
fucking fire.
You hear that? Girl, we're going to Voodoo Brothers next weekend.
Yeah, Lisa, bring a friend. I'm going to go with y'all. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we love you very
Love
much.
y'all.
We wishing you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Go. Frying chicken at the end.
All right.
What the fuck's going on up there?
Out the frame, did you picture this? I move militant, too intricate. Who's